Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today, we're looking at the brand new 2026 Toyota RAV4. It's always been such a huge player, hasn't it? Known for, being dependable, innovative too.
Absolutely, a real benchmark. And this new one, it looks like they're pushing things forward again.
Yeah, our mission today is really to unpack what's new. Updated styling, tech upgrades, even some new model grades. Figure out what it means for you, the driver.
Exactly. It's not just tweaking the edges. Seems like a pretty substantial evolution from the RAV4 we know.
Okay, so let's start with those new model grades. They've introduced 3 distinct styles: Limited, Woodland, and GR Sport.
Right. It feels like they're trying to offer something specific for different tastes, which makes sense.
So the Limited. That sounds like the more premium one.
Yeah, think sleeker. It's got this integrated grille. They call it a hammerhead front end. Looks quite sophisticated. You can get 20-inch wheels, soft tech seats. Definitely aiming for refinement.
The Woodland, that name kind of gives it away, doesn't it?
Totally. It's got a more rugged vibe. Attention-grabbing split grille, these Rigid Industries LED fog lights, they look serious.
And practical stuff too, like raised roof rails with crossbars already fitted and a rear activity mount.
Plus, all-weather mats inside, unique stitching. It's clearly aimed at people who are actually gonna, get it dirty.
Gotcha. And the third one, GR Sport. That sounds like the performance-focused one.
That's the idea. Aerodynamic design, its own unique front fascia, GR matrix grille, even active cooling ducts.
Ooh, okay. And red brake calipers that always signals sporty intent.
Right, and 20-inch alloys with summer tires. You can even get a two-tone paint job.
Great.
Inside, ultra suede sport seats, GR logos. It's leaning into that dynamic feel.
So across the board, a more robust, sort of grown-up SUV look, even a new logo, apparently.
Yeah, the overall styling feels quite intentional across all three. Okay, so looks aside, what's happening under the skin? Electrification is key here, I gather.
Definitely. 2 main choices.
Yeah.
Their latest hybrid system, and then an available plug-in hybrid.
So the standard hybrid, probably that familiar Toyota blend of decent torque and good fuel economy.
Exactly. Near instant torque, great efficiency. But the plug-in hybrid, the PHEV,
Yeah,
that's where things get interesting.
more power, right. And that electric-only range, what are they claiming?
An estimated 50 miles on just electricity?
Yeah.
Well, that's enough for a lot of daily commutes without using any gas at all.
That is impressive. And they've improved the charging speeds, too.
Yeah, significantly faster, both AC and DC charging. They're saying 10% to 80% in about 30 minutes on a 50 kilowatt DC charger, or around 3 hours on an 11 kilowatt home charger.
Okay, that makes the plug-in way more usable day-to-day. And the bigger battery, that 22.7 kilowatt-hour unit, that's what gives it the range and the power boost.
Over 300 horsepower total in the all-wheel drive version. Pretty punchy. They reckon 0 to 100 kilometers per hour, so 0 to 62 miles per hour roughly in 5.8 seconds.
Wow, okay. That's quick for a family SUV.
And for the first time, they're offering the plug-in hybrid with front-wheel drive too. A bit less power, but likely more accessible price-wise.
Interesting. Even the regular hybrid gets a bit more power, which is nice.
Yeah. And linking back to the grades, the GR Sport gets a specifically tuned suspension. Should feel sportier.
While the Woodland comes standard with all-terrain tires for a bit more capability off the tarmac. And some models can tow up to 3,500 pounds. Versatile.
Right. So performance covered, what about the tech side? Safety and infotainment.
Big updates there, too. Toyota Safety Sense 4.0 is standard across the range. That's their latest suite.
So pre-collision, lane departure assist, radar cruise control, all the core stuff with the latest version.
Exactly. And there's an available larger head-up display, which is always helpful.
And the infotainment system itself. Looks like bigger screens are available.
Yep, standard 10.5-inch or an available 12.9-inch touchscreen. Faster processing, more storage, and crucially, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are standard.
Finally. And that wireless connection extends to the digital driver display too, the 12.3-inch one.
That's right, fully integrated. Plus, you can spec an 800-watt JBL premium audio system.
Nice. Now, you mentioned a new software platform earlier, Arene.
Yes. That seems to be the backbone enabling a lot of these advanced features, both for safety and entertainment. It allows for more complex integrations.
Like the new safety additions. Front cross traffic alert, better blind spot monitor.
And lane change assist. Also upgrades to the pre-collision system and something called secondary collision brake, which helps after an initial impact.
And that remote parking function. Using your phone, presumably. Sounds handy.
Definitely. And the panoramic view monitor gets an upgrade too, with a 3D view. Should make parking easier.
Plus, over-the-air updates for both safety and multimedia systems. so the car can actually get better over time.
Which is becoming essential, really. That Arene platform also powers the main multimedia experience faster, more user-friendly.
Features like Google Points of Interest, real-time nav details, speed cameras, low-emission zone alerts, integrated right in.
Yeah, and the map can show up with 3D lane guidance in the driver's display, too. Plus, a new customizable home screen concept on the big screen.
And the voice assistant. Hopefully more responsive.
They claim it is, and it also gets updated over the air. The My Toyota app gets enhanced, too, with things like a smart digital key on your phone.
Okay, lots of tech. One last thing. Peace of mind. Warranties.
Toyota's usually strong here, and they're highlighting the hybrid warranties again. 8 years, 100,000 miles on the hybrid system, 10 years, 150,000 miles on the battery. That's pretty solid reassurance.
It really is. So, wrapping up. The 2026 RAV4 feels like a pretty comprehensive step up, doesn't it? Bolder style, more choice with the grades, serious electrification options, and a big tech infusion.
Yeah, it builds on that core RV4 strength, but adds layers of sophistication, performance, and technology. Seems like they're aiming to keep it right at the top of the segment.
So for you listening, with all these changes, what jumps out? Which version, the Sleek Limited, the Ready for Anything Woodland, or the Sporty GR Sport fits your adventures? And which of these new tech or performance features would actually make a difference to your drive? Something to think about.